Hey folks, Karen here with BeyondTshirts.net, and it is Sunday, December 29, 2024, just a couple of days left till the new year. I don't think I was on last week at all. I was kind of busy. I had a couple of pretty large crafty projects to do for the church for a couple of their events for New Year's Eve. And then there was the rest of my crafting and wrapping, because I do all the wrapping. So we had some loose ends to tie up there before Christmas, and then a couple other projects that had to be down to the church by Friday. So I was back at church today. I think it was my first Sunday service in about 8 weeks. Thanks to the weather and all kinds of other stuff. But I was back today. And I'll be there Tuesday night for the New Year's Eve. We worship. It's a worship night. So how was everybody's Christmas? Ours was really nice. My daughter came with us to the Christmas Eve candlelight service. My son had to work and then do some shopping, and my grandson and his wife both had to work, so they weren't able to make it. But I did have my daughter there. And since she's the reason we found the church, I'm glad she was there. So that was really a nice service. And then Christmas Day, my son came up with his two youngest boys, and my grandson and his wife came over, and then my stepdaughter was there. So we had a relatively nice little gathering for Christmas Day. So that was nice. Now, Christmas, I actually pulled one over on my husband. I can't believe I got away with it, but I did. My nails. Well, my nail supplies came from Amazon early. They weren't supposed to be here until 2 days after Christmas, but they came here early, and I thought, oh, I'm going to go ahead and leave them in the box, add some Christmas tissue paper, and wrap it up like a gift, which I did. I did all that, and then I put a tag on it that said, "To Karen from Santa," and put it under the tree. So Christmas morning, husband's playing Santa, and he's handing out all the gifts. So I opened this gift up. Now, keep in mind, he knows everything I'm getting, because I either told him I was getting it, or he found something to get for me, which he did find some really cool things. So I opened up this package, and I was like, "Oh, honey, how did you know?" He's like, "How did I know what?" I said, that I needed this stuff. He's like, "What stuff?" So I showed him. He says, he got this look on his face like, "I didn't get those for you." I'm like, well, they were under the tree, and it said, "To Karen from Santa," and I just figured, well, what do you mean you didn't get them? And I looked at his daughter, and she's like, she looks at her dad, and she says, "Santa's real. He was here last night." And my husband has this panicked look on his face, like, what? And then my stepdaughter broke it. She goes, "You got them and wrapped them up yourself and put them under the tree, didn't you?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And my husband started laughing, and I was like, "Gotcha. I gotcha." He's like, "Yeah, you did. You got me." So that was the fun. I was like, I actually got something over on him. After 23 years, I got something over on my husband. So I thought that's pretty funny. Yeah, because most of the stuff that I knew I was getting, and a couple of them, like, I hadn't asked for. I think I mentioned it in an earlier video. It was a cleaner for my CPAP equipment that he picked up at an auction, and I'm like, wrap it up and put it under the tree. Of course, then the other things I knew I was getting, stackable, they're metal, but you can put them in, they're microwave safe, so I don't know how they do that, but stackable mixing bowls with lids that I wanted, and then ultrasonic denture cleaner that works but you plug it in, because the other ones I had ran by battery and they just didn't seem to be strong enough, didn't do what I needed done. This one works really well, so we got that. And then his daughter got me a really nice DKNY sweatshirt, so I'm going to find a real pretty design to put on the front of it and make it special. And then my husband was at an auction, and they were auctioning off these brand new, they're like sweater jackets. It's really pretty, so he got me that. We don't, like I said, we don't go overboard. There's no sense in it. And of course, I made him a puzzle, and he liked the little pillow I made. I made him a little pillow with a gnome on it, double-sided. So I sublimated on both sides. So I just did my nails yesterday with the nail supplies. They're a little longer than I usually like them, but if I trim them back, I'll lose the French at the top. When I go to fill them in, I'll buff that off and polish it. And then I made myself a sweatshirt. Peace on Earth. I wore that today. And then I made little matching earrings to go with it. Actually, this is the exact design that's on the shirt. It's hard to see them, the stars. There we go. I cropped the little stars out of the graphic and laminated the stickers and then put them on cereal box. There's 2 pieces of cereal box layered together with a sticker, laminated sticker on each side. So that was that. Every time I make myself a new sweatshirt or a new t-shirt, I make earrings to go with it. So I don't think we have anything really planned. New Year's Eve we go down, like I said, for worship night. We don't go out anymore. We don't. We're done with all that stuff. Yeah. We just, he'll usually have an auction go to. Not New Year's Eve, that's New Year's Day. New Year's Day, I'll just be hanging around here. New Year's Eve, I'll be hanging around here after the worship service. So we do go down to the church for the worship service. And I really think that's about it. Not much else is happening. I think tomorrow I'll work on a year-end blog post. So if you're subscribed to my blog, you'll get notified of that. So I have to figure out something to write about. How to get over on your husband? I was hoping so bad I'd be able to pull that off. I don't know what popped in my head to do that. I was just looking at my nail stuff. I'm like, oh, he's out right now, so I can hurry up and wrap this up, stick a Santa sticker on it, and put it under the tree and see what happens. When I pretend, oh, thank you, you got these for me. And it's like, no, I didn't. Well, then Santa must have been here. He just had this look on his face like, oh, no. Got him. Gotcha. Yeah, that was the fun one. Okay, so I just wanted to get back on here and wish you all a happy new year, as I might not get back on until maybe middle of the week. Okay, that'll do it. If you can, like, subscribe, share, and hop over to my blog and subscribe there too. And then you'll get notified of when I make new blog posts. Okay, see ya. God bless.